Hey guys, all finished up for the day. Kind of a quirky one. I went against my principles and I installed a third-party MiniSplit. Guess which brand? You'll find out soon. Good morning, guys. Seton HVAC here. It is September 26th. A wonderful thirsty Thursday. Headed out to Madras, Oregon here. Beautiful sunny day to install a ductless MiniSplit on a little coffee shop. So I'm doing the electrical as well. Hopefully the panel's right there by where they want to put the heat pump. So hopefully this goes quickly and smoothly, and I can have a nice easy day and get these fine folks some air conditioning for now. And then this, like I said, I don't know what brand of MiniSplit they got. It was online, so I'm going to assume it's a Senville, Cooper Hunter, Mr. Cool, you know, one of those ones you buy online. Who knows? Maybe they were smart and they got a Mitsubishi. You never know. You can get those too. But I don't think so, because I'm sure cost is of the essence. I'm just charging them time and material. I gotta clear my throat real quick. Excuse me. So let's see if I can guess the correct MiniSplit. So I'm gonna say it's a Senville. That's gonna be my guess, just based on recent history with installing these for people. It seems like the Senville's doing a good job of promoting their product. So let's see. Put in the comments what you guys think it might be. Well, you're gonna see here in a second, darn it. But for my own guess, I'm gonna say Senville. Could be a Pioneer, could be a I don't know. There's so many weird brands of these darn things, but we will see. So I'll get you guys some good shots today. I think I'll be there by myself. They're gonna close up while I'm there working. So let's see you out there, guys. All right, guys, we are here. I was correct. It is a Senville. It's an inverter heat pump. I have no idea if it goes to low temps or not. I'll have to look at the specs on it. I would have got them a hyperheat, obviously, but she got me this little ground stand. I'm gonna go ahead and just use, sorry guys, it's really trafficy here. We're right on the highway. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my little pad there and my little riser feet. 18s here too, so let's see if it's got the low temp capabilities. First thing we're gonna do is get this wall unit hung, and it goes in a real tight spot. Let me show you. So as you can see, this place is really crowded in here. So what we're going to do is mount it right there. So it's gonna be a little lower than I'd like it. I'd love to have it up there, but that's the only spot we really have. So let's get to it. All right, I got my usual suspects here, guys. I got my anchors, got my wall bracket, my level, and my drill. Let's get to putting this guy up. All right, problem number one. I probably should have came and looked at this first. So our unit is 42 and a 9/16. That's gonna run us right into our electrical outlet there. I'm gonna see if I can just carve this side of the cover off and just cover that with the unit. I don't know what else to do. Now, the only thing that plugged into there was this old window shaker. But yeah, this plug would definitely hit. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I'll bring it lower, and then we can bring it underneath there. I don't really want it that low, but I don't know what else to do here. So I'll figure it out. I'll let you know what I figure out. All right, guys, what I'm going to try to do, hopefully I got enough slack in my wires, I'm going to try to cut this down, because I think I got a stud right here. I'm going to try to cut it down and move this plug down, and then I'll have room to put my unit up there. Let me show you how they did in the panels. So we got a 60 amp here that runs the whole trailer, and if you come around here, sub panel, you know, they're all labeled kind of. There's our main 60 coming in. They got a 30 just for the espresso machine. You know, kind of like it has to heat water up, so it's got to be a double pole. And then all my circuits. So I'm going to shut one off. I'm going to scope it out and get that circuit shut off and see if I can get her cut down, take it apart. All right, guys, in typical seat and HVAC fashion, we're going to pull off. So this guy here is going, I'm going to have my electrician come out tomorrow. This guy here is going to flip around and go on the outside. My electrician's going to put a bubble cover on it, so we'll have the GFI outside. I don't have to worry about covering this up. You know, I'm not going to hack it in and just put a plate over it and put the unit over the front. I wouldn't feel good about doing that. Customer's not real happy because she closed today, but you know, it is what it is. You know, if it wasn't for this plug, we'd bust it all out. And I'm not going to mount anything else outside because it's a high crime area, and that copper and maybe even that unit could disappear if I don't have everything connected. I almost want to put a cage around the damn thing. So hold on a sec, the customer's calling me back. Okay, I just got off the phone with her in typical seat and HVAC fashion. It's changing again. I'm going to button this back up. She wants me to take this shelf down. I thought about it, but I didn't think she wanted to lose it. She's going to rebuild everything down lower when I'm done. So I'm going to take all these bottles off, take this stupid shelf down, and keep working. I love my life. All right, guys, I got my bracket up there. Got my spotter bit through. That's where my hole's going to go through. I'm going to do like I normally do. This is wood, so I'm just going to do a bunch of 1-inch screws, and at least around the perimeter, a couple in the center, and then I'll show you in a second where that goes outside. Alright, guys, I got a bunch of screws in it. I was able to find a stud there, so I got a 2-incher there and a 2-incher there. I got a stud there, so I got a 2-incher there and a 2-incher there. Let's drill this hole. Alright, guys, I got my hole drilled. I got my wire pulled through here. On these send bills, they don't make it real easy to do the wire afterwards. Got to pull the whole face off of it. So I'm going to go ahead and string this through the unit and push the lines through. It'd be nice to have an extra set of hands on this, but you know, one-man band life. Let's get the unit up there. Alright, guys, she's up there. I'd like to say it was easy, but it wasn't. I hate putting up wall units I haven't put up before. The top did not want to catch. Of course, the bottom didn't want to click in real easy, but we're in. Now we're going to start working outside. Alright, guys, got quite a bit done since I last left you. It's just too noisy over here to try to talk. Got the unit set, line height up, line set. So let's continue on. Alright, guys, I got the line cover all on. Got my drain pop down. Got my electrical stuck up the side. It's the only way it was going to reach. I'll sheathe that with some seal tight. Sorry, all this noise, just like it's lunchtime right now, so it's real busy. Got my lines over, and then I'm going to go ahead and tie those in. Alright, she's been holding about 442 for about a half an hour. Let's get the vacuum pump hooked up. It's so damn noisy here, I can't even hear myself think. I don't like these jobs. Alright, guys, just a quick check-in here. I got the vacuum pump going on this MiniSplit. I got a raging headache from these big semis going by like every 5 seconds. I'm trying to work. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting soft, but I'm gonna go down to the hardware store and grab the seal tight I need to do this electrical. Get this electrical done and get out of freaking Dodge. I'm always on the sunny side of the building too. I don't know how that always works out, but it does. So anyway, I'm gonna go get this stuff and get back and wrap it up. Alright, guys, let me show you what it looks like so far. So I got all the cover. I'm gonna clean all that up some other day. I'm just gonna get their cooling going for them because I don't have some of the insulation and stuff. I'll clean that up, make that look better. It's gonna be missing some of the insulation on the suction line. And then yeah, so I got the valve core removed, pulling a vacuum on it, like I said. See what our vacuum's at. The light on. 134-ish, 133. I can handle that. So I got all my seal tight stuff. I got my my fuses for the disconnect. I'm just refurbishing my disconnect I pulled off my house when I swapped my system out. So I got an old disconnect. It's got a fuse disconnect, 30 amp. And then I'm going to run number 12 because it's 19 amps MCA, 19 MCA. 30 amp max fuse. I got a 30 amp breaker, 2-pole breaker, and yeah, we're just gonna put him right in there. It's an Eaton panel. I'm gonna put a Siemens in there, same difference, and just run it down underneath. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, guys, she's running like a champ. You see, how I brought the seal tight out the side. That's all the wire I had. I just used the kit that came with this thing, so don't call me a hack, okay? It's a side job, time material. I still need to insulate that suction line better, clamp things up good. My electrical here, actually I could probably do this today. I don't want anybody catching anything on that. This guy here, so I'm gonna put a couple clamps on that before I leave. But let's go check the inside. It's a Senville. It's not the ugliest unit I've ever seen. There's all the spare parts they gave for the line set covers. I'll just leave that in here for them. That's the stand that she ordered to go with it. I like to use my little pad and risers. So yeah, this gives you the little readout there on the front, kind of like the Samsungs do. Not a totally ugly unit. It fit right in there, snug as a bug. So yeah, we'll put a wrap on this, and I'm not going to install any third-party mini splits anymore. This thing hung worth like crap. I was not happy with it. I wasn't happy with the line cover or any of that stuff, but you know, I do it the seat and HVAC way, and I find a way to get it done. It's nice and cool. It'll be nice and cool in here tomorrow for the coffee girls while they're working, and hopefully every time they stay cool, they'll think of me. So that's a wrap on this. I'll see you guys on the road. All right, guys, that is a wrap on the old Senville Slammer there. Let's see, let's rate that thing out of 5 stars. I'd probably give it about a 3, maybe a 3.5. It installed really easy. You know, the kit that she got with it, the lines were just long enough. I didn't even make any flares. I just used the factory flares it had on it, and you know, used my Nylog goop and schmear. Sorry, my brain's a little fried. Used my Nylog goop and schmear and torqued it down to specs, and she held pressure no problem. Pulled her down real quick, you know, short line set. I just changed the oil in my vacuum pump, so that's cool. So yeah, a couple things I don't like about the Senville, the way they hang, those brackets, the gauge of the metal on them is really crap. I mean, it's really hot. It's like, I think it's like 24 gauge at the most, and it doesn't take much weight. Those are pretty damn big units. That thing is almost 43 inches wide by 13 tall. That thing's a monster for a 2-ton head unit. And you start putting a little pressure on that bracket, it bent those top, you know, the top piece there where it catches. So I had to pull the unit off a couple times, bend it back, and then put it back on. So that's one con of the Senvilles. And then the line voltage terminals and the communication wire terminals are just, I had to take my needle nose pliers and grab the wire just to get it in there, because I couldn't get my fingers in there to get the wires into the terminal, hold them in, and screw it down. I fumbled and bumbled with it like 3 or 4 times. But I mean, as far as the quality and reliability, you know, it's an internet mini split, so you know it's not going to last forever. Who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe it was one that was made on a Tuesday afternoon, and the guy wanted to work late. Who knows? But yeah, that's a wrap on that. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I got to go back to that relocation job that I worked on, the job that seemed to take forever. And I'm going to take care of some of the inspection things. For one, these aren't things I forgot. I just didn't get a chance to get back until. Sorry, hold on. Why does that guy have blue headlights? I wasn't able to get back in time to do it before our inspection, and the guy was like chomping at the bit. So I got to put locking caps on, and I forgot to take my Sharpie and mark what heat strips are in the air handler on the sticker on the front of the air handler. So that's stupid. And then my electrician's got a few things. I think this inspector is a real code book queen. So he even in his inspection report he put all of the NEC numbers on there, you know, the code number, and then, you know, down to a T. So this guy must have just had a refresher course or something, and was trying trying to be I call them code book queens. So he's going to fix some stuff that doesn't really need to be fixed, and we'll get done with that, and then I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Friday, and then I'm probably working Saturday. I got to go back and do a couple service calls, etc., and I'm definitely not working Sunday though. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.